Welcome down, ladies and gentlemen, to your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the Week. Southern Lions will be kicking off right to left across your screen. Going to be an absolute classic down here this afternoon. I expect a little bit of electric play. Nothing much on the line for results, but time to release a few of your fun little tricks and your fun little treasures that you've been working on at training all year before we get the competition split. It's a good time to show off your skills. Good little ball out the back. Early chance for the Southern Lions back line to have a little crack. Nasali gets shoved across the line and comes on the track at the foot there from Mitchell Miller. Gives him a little bit of cheek. Lost forward into touch, so we're going to have a scrum. It was a good little ball out wide for Nasali. It's an even better tackle covering across. First scrum of the afternoon, just down in front of us here. We'll be interested to see how these packs shape up. Little high up on left side, Joondalup jostling for position. Balls at the back, need to get this one out, otherwise it's going to be a straight reset. Bobbles across the ground. Hard little bit of work there for Newey Phillips to pick it up. Eventually they kick wide. Chase comes from the winger, but not quite there to be picked up, scooped across. Ross Stuff. Have a line out back on the far side. It was a crafty little kick there from Miller. Don't mind it early, as I said. Kick it around, pass it around, have some fun today. See what's going to get you into a position that could contend for some championships. Nice little ball out wide. The hit was a little bit late on Lamatoa and then gets lost forward in centre field. Believed by Schultz. Have another scrum. Was raining previously. See Lamatoa there was hit pretty late. Wasn't the most egregious one, but certainly a bit of a shoulder and late. A little bit of concern being shown in centre field here for the tackle that happened after. He's just gone down on his back a bit harshly. So a slow start to this game. See what happens here to him. We know Lamatoa gets crashed up there. And just gets some compression on the back, I believe. Hasn't really moved since. So I'd assume he's in quite the amount of discomfort. We'll have time off. Trying to work his way back to his feet. And he's still uncomfortable with the whole situation. They don't have too much tall timber on the bench, so Schultz will have to continue.
Time on. Scrum.
After a brief break in play, we get back underway. Scrum down, Joondalup, ball centre field. Their loose head prop was getting popped up a little bit before. See if you can fix it on this occasion. They're set out. 2 on the right, 3 on the left, 10 floating behind. Call for the 8 pick. And Wells gets it, eventually finds it out on the wing, kicking along. Across the back, Nasali. Goes on the boot. Good little step, good little footwork by Joondalup. Tackle was well read though. Timmer eventually brought to ground. Ball's out of the back of the ruck there. Counter ruck good as well. Southern Lions causing a couple of problems here early for Joondalup at ruck time. Eventually just having to take this one back to ground. And Newey Phillips just losing it forward. There's a little bit of tenacity around the contest here. Maybe both teams just a little bit excited here early in the brand of rugby they want to be playing. Tane Nui-Phillips won't be happy with that first touch for him.
Make sure we're pushing straight, not up, all right? Straight. Same with you, right? Make sure we're pushing straight, not up.
Ball gets fed in, easily available at the back there for Holt. Lamatoa goes long. Grayson Thiema happy to go to the boot. Lamatoa chasing back around. Expect this one to go back the other way again. Goes up, won't be high enough to go under. Allen on the far side. Gets a little trip, then goes to ground. Good tackle midfield. Phillips. Flat ball spinning away. Was De Beer. Eventually gets his hands free. Calling for numbers down the left-hand side. Was the defeats of Southern Alliance. Eventually nowhere really to go there for Duff. Penalty coming back. Straight off feet. Good little look here. Just see eventually the big bearded number 4 is good initially there, but then just hadn't won the ball and goes straight down across everything. And it's almost a great kick into touch, just gone dead in goal. So have a scrum back there. Plenty of scrums early in this game. And we'll get a good view at this one. Ball free. Scrum spun the wrong way though. Was able to get wrapped up by the half. Slow ball here. Good little pick and drive. Penalty advantage offside. Jack McLennan, the referee, was right there to tell him to take a step. And they did not respond. It was across the fringe here. I believe it goes against Wade Durant there in 4. Lamatoa doesn't make the same mistake as Joondalup, gets this one into touch, albeit outside the 22 still. Ball comes clear. Lamatoa, Schultz. Quick little recycle, trying to beat him around the outside. Burrows. Lamatoa takes on the line himself. Has been dynamic this season at 10 for the Southern. Ball comes clearer. Alifio with a good carry. Dancing around. Getting met up with a big line. Schultz again. Slow play of the ball inside the 22. Good look here for Southern Lions, obstruction. And penalty for Chat. Seen a bit of it this season. Umpires are hot onto it these days. Can't just be giving that Chat back. You're going to get much of 10 every single time. It's a fair enough obstruction as well. Absolutely no protest needed there. Hoofing kick makes its way past a 50. 44 will be the trip into the line for Joondalup now. Ball comes clear from the jump at 2. Phillips gets it centre field. De Beer looking for another big game for himself. Penalty advantage here. Could be offside, or it might have slipped high. Nonetheless, Joondalup have got it. We're going to have it anyway. They're tapping and going here. Little crack at the line from Joshua Wells. Eventually gets popped out the side, Lamani. Little pick and go again. Southern straight, diving on top of that ball. Got to leave that. Wells eventually gets there. Phillips. Good tackle. Playing wider still. Little jab and kick through from Miller. It's a chase down into the corner. Now Siley didn't have anywhere to really go there. He gets dragged into touch. Joondalup are going to have a line out far from the line. And their first real look at the line here this afternoon. It's a crafty little kick through here from Miller. Now Siley tries to get him around the outside. Maybe needed to crack back. Probably didn't trust the footing with a little bit of dampness under the ground there.
Number 9 offside of the line out. And another one over here. Just have a chance for the boys to take that step back.
A little bit of time off, injured player in back play just for Southern over here. We'll have a second to wait.
Yeah, I'll be right. You right?
Player seems to be okay. William Burrows wants to get stuck back into things. Full line out set here. Come down from the top. They're going to transfer to De Beer, who's going to crawl towards the line. They reckon they've got it. Referee McLennan wants to have a little talk about it. He's confident in himself, though. Held up, scrum down, blue ball. Thought it was a good little crack here. Ball gets transferred to De Beer, goes down towards the line. A little bit late on the vision there. Can't quite tell how he went to ground. See if they can muster up any power here at scrum time. Standing upright in the middle.
Reset, boys.
Bit of pressure here now for both sides. I've got to be careful. I've got to go forwards before they wheel that one round. Both sides just trying to spin up left side. Southern got to just stay square here. No real reason to attack and push up left. I know it's going to draw them towards the touchline, but yeah, in danger of that getting misread as pulling out on far right. Set it up again. Ball comes in now. It's available there at the back. Penalty advantage coming now as well. Phillips has a crack at the line. Southern players dive over it. Need to protect your own line first. Lamani outside. Didn't like his option, so goes to ground. Phillips has got pods wider, but he dishes one back on the inside. No way through that gap. Have to get over the top and secure here. It's 4-on-4 on the short side there. No way through. Southern's defense has been good. Just need to keep this up all day. Nice little ball. And now they can release. A couple of backs down the short side. Mitchell Miller. Just getting held up through the tackle, eventually brought to ground. Tiamat goes into 10, then dishes off. Barrow coming back, long penalty advantage.
I haven't set the mark yet. One angle in the scrum. I was supposed to come this way.
So still from the scrum advantage. Could probably go another one again here. Although the rolling maul didn't look too bad from them first up. They had a couple chances in that advantage phase. Yeah, they will go to the line. They'll try get De Beer set up to go over again. Does take stopping. It's crafty, the young man. Another full line. Looks like that'll be the play. Back's not really interested in much out there. They're going to trust this one to get rolled over. Up at 3, straight to ground. They form long and skinny. Push from Southern's good initially, so they peel off left towards the line. It's going to be half short. One crack at the line now. It's got to be lost. They have a dart down short side. Try pick and go. No, wraps around, I believe was maybe Wade. Short side, little snipe again now. Joondalup ever so close. They're half a metre. Towards the line, trying to get underneath. Just surrendered, realised wasn't going to quite get the trip. This time now for Latu. He's good when he goes low. Goes a bit too high though, gets held up. Tackle made, got a release there. Might pull a penalty out of this. Yeah, don't know who that is from Southern, but absolutely killing itself over the top. Felix Alifala, not sure what he was doing there. Could almost be classed as cynical. Watch the number 1. Just comes around on the top off this little play here. It's the next carry. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Latu, it was Pierre Mosset that takes this one. Got the 1 confused for the 7. But then watch the number 1 here for Southern. Just coming across the top. It's no release from the tacklers, and then he just figures himself over the top. Scrum down, Joondalup ball. Lots of line pressure being built up here. Ball's there for Joondalup. Winger shoots round the side, but there's not much space for him to get towards that line. Oh, Joondalup off feet. Must be. There's a silly little clean out. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. We'll see who it even was. Has to be one of the silliest clean outs I've ever seen. First of all, awkward little choice to go down blindside here. It's going to get matched up well. Then whoever that is, yeah, the 6 arriving. The vice captain, Rabaro, just going over and then tries to give a piece after. Not quite sure about it. And it could be gone to the bin here. Direct contact with the shoulder to the head. No mitigating factors. That'll be a yellow card. And the vice captain of Joondalup off the field for 10. After all this line pressure, another chance for Lamatol to exit them out. Have a look at it one more time. Just watch the 6 when he comes in here. Comes in, makes no attempt to even break the glass, as we call it, get that arm between the 2 defenders and break up and through. Just goes shoulder down into the head. Still concerned being shown for the play. He's probably lucky to get away with a yellow there. Just the way the flowchart works these days in world rugby. That is direct contact to the head with force from the shoulder. No mitigating factors, never an arm wrap or a chance to blow up through the play. It was no genuine attempt, so he's probably lucky to actually escape with a yellow card there. Not the best kick by Lamatoa. Up at 2, one at the top nicely. They get it out through the backs. Schultz, advantage for another late hit on Lamatoa. He's been lined up here this afternoon. They know he's the key to their attack. A little grubber kick through. Fullback has to chase in hard. That's going to take courage. And then lost forward. We're coming back penalty. Could be another chat here for foul play almost. No reason for this so far, Joondalup. We see just again there is Joshua Wells, the captain of Joondalup. So we've lost the vice captain already. And now the captain himself is going to have to be very careful to even remain on the field here. Can't have any more of this foul play. Time for Southern Line to take a little bit of control in this half. They had half a look early. But they take things nicely at the back of the line out, and Schultz loses it forward, and now Phillips on the outside can get hands free. Duff finding a little line through the back line. Phillips to Graham. Lost forward at the end there. Good little bit of back play there from Joondalup. A little bit more electric from Miller and Lamani.
Scrum. Sorry? Is this from the first one? No, just here.
Big shove by Southern. Lots of pressure being built up, and they get the penalty. That's a scrum. That's what they want to see. Joondalup with one of their flankers in the bin. A man down, and then the power shines through from Southern Lions. Huge pressure on the scrum there. Amatel gets this just past halfway. We'll have a line out.
Sorry? It's collapsing.
Up at 1, winning the ball nicely. Then they try to take it on, but they're going to get thrown into touch. Up at the front again. Joondalup able to hold advantage. They're going to fire it around the back for Duff, who's going to get a little bit of a kick through the gap, and Joondalup have got speed wide. They carelessly throw it in field though. Recovered at the back, Southern Lions. Probably need to kick this one clear. Slow ball boxed. Hard catch. Gets taken though. Lamani has a little bit of a heads up looks, but finds traffic immediately. He's held up in the contest. It's stripped backwards and forwards. And it's probably going to be a turnover unless it comes free. No ball available there. Ooh, Grimley slips and gets cleaned up. Turnover.
Tackle!
Flat across the backs. Chance to get a little bit of the afterburners on. Holds it, then releases it out wider still. Nabarossi then gets kicked through by Baker. Baker, the big hooker, wants to chase him on. Tiamena just dives this one back. Will go for the 22. It's a good chance down the wing here. Nabarossi opens it up a little bit, then fires on the outside. Sorry, it wasn't Nabarossi. Nabarossi caught the second pass, then checks it on the inside for Baker. It goes the toe. Love to see that from the hooker. 22 dropout, Joondalup ball. Still 0-0 on the scorecard in your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the Week. But play starting to loosen up a little bit here. Players happy to play. Taken without the ball almost. And then lost forward Joondalup.
Knock on up in the top. Knock on. Scrum.
That's fair enough. He was in the contest going up for the ball. Wasn't really part of a tackle.
Time's off.
They're trying to have a bit of time off here. For, I believe, maybe to beer down. Physio taking a long time to get out there.
Anything, Hayden? All good?
No, nothing out of the ordinary.
Anything?
Picked up on the scrum.
You've seen that last one, but keep it on. There's like tackles on there too, of course.
You alright? Time on, boys. Scrum.
Joondalup, off the field. Hey, off the field.
Mark's here, boys. Oh, there. Yep. You want to do it here? We can.
Ready now to get the scrum back packed.
Crouch! Bind! Seats!
Ball comes free at the back for Lions. Lamatoa is going to get rid of this one early. It's going to go all the way across the back. It was Nabrosi's ball, but Nasali just cuts off in front of him. Good work here, Burrows. Just bought a little bit of time. Ali Farlow getting crashed through. Schultz, strong as always, gets hands free. Nasali throws an awkward ball out onto the wing for Baker, who backs himself, throws it on the inside. Lamatoa for the line try. Joe Lamatoa's got good hands. Just manages to reel in that pass inside from Aaron Baker. That's a fantastic try. We'll watch it go through again. Schultz does well, then just pops this on the inside. Nasali wider to Baker. Baker pinned his ears back for as long as he could. You see Lamatoa chasing up on the inside, picks this one up and just has to reach for the line. Southern Line take the lead in this game. Joondalup 0, Southern 5, kick to come. Conversion just missing out on the right-hand side. Score is going to remain 5-0. Joondalup still with a man in the bin. Big tackle, almost slipping high. He's going to get it as well. Just on the way down. Line out's going to be 45 metres out. Ball comes out the back, Schultz. Calling for it left. They do have a couple of numbers out here. Getting towards the line, just getting caught down on the ground. Holt gets the ball wider for Payne, who goes to ground. Woodford, haven't seen much of him early in this game. That work rate to pick up a little bit. Schultz again, he's been running everything. Tries to get the hands free, does on the second attempt, then cracks on the inside straight through. It's going to get called forward, but Simone in the 13 has the ball from Schultz and then goes to hand. Simone gets caught up. Was home for all money. Big scrum now for Southern. If they can cause a disruption here, I can feel a little falter. Joondalup have left the blind side open. With a chance for another big shove. Number 6 has returned as well, so it looks like the yellow card has returned to the field. Didn't even notice him come back. Short ball straight through the gap. Joondalup liking what they're seeing. Long ball out wider still. Can get it through the hands, then gone to the toe. It's all anyone's money at the moment. Bobbles the wrong way.
Touching goal.
Touching goal should be the call. It's going to be a 22. Gee, it's an exciting little bit of play. Goes through the hands, then eventually just that short ball from Miller to Lamani, who gives a beautiful ball on the outside. Duff had it all in front of him, gives it to Tima, grubbers it through, and just chasing up Duff, trying to get involved with it.
Thank you. You don't need to continue yelling at me. Thank you.
We're going to come back for the 22 dropout. We're still just going to wait for, I believe, might be Grayson Tima. It's down in back play. Take one more look at it. The short ball is a good one. That ball wide's good as well. Maybe could have held it for a second longer there, Duff. Lamatoa to get us back underway. It's there at the back. Wells gives it off, and they're going to go up and under.
Stay.
Lamatoa juggling, tries to get around the kick chase, but good tackle ended up by Josh Wells. Penalty, does really well there. Good kick chase by Joondalup all round. They've come away with the not releasing. We'll see them chase the up and under.
Shot called, boys.
Lamatoa juggling, loses a little bit of time, gets pressure put on him. That's that man there in the 22, gets straight over the top, hands all over the ball. Does really well to hold on. I think it's Salisi. And they'll take a shot at goal. Try to get some points on the board before this first half's over. Penalty is successful. Joondalup get their first points of the afternoon. They move up 3-5 in your Fortescue Premier Grade clash of the week. Across the back, need to clear here. Do so. Had to do a little bit of work to catch that one, didn't Elisi? Lamatoa looks up, sees a lot of forwards, tries to beat him on the angle just to get away from those big front two. Nice little crash up Woodford. Now getting involved more. Penalty advantage here. And I dare say they might take the shot back.
Use it.
Lamatoa wants another run.
Yeah.
Lost forward will come straight back. Hands in the ruck. Shot will be the option taken.
Good, Joey. Shot call, boys. Hey, Joey. On that kick, go kick option, all right?
Penalty is successful. Southern Lions immediately pegged that lead back the extra 3 points. 3 plays 8. Southern Lions in front. 39 minutes gone on the clock, but we've had quite a lot of time off in this first half, so it's going to be on the referee's watch to see how long we got left in this half. Ball retrieved at the back. Nasali goes touch. Haven't had the biggest clearing kicks here this afternoon, Southern Lions. Managed to hold off the try line pretty well though. Just need to be able to release that pressure a little bit better if they want to be a little bit more competitive. Field position is a big thing in these grades. Got to expect that one to get up near halfway, at least the 40. Penalty advantage offside here. Coming straight back, offside.
9, offside. No, sorry, Josh. 9, offside. Shot. Shot. Sorry, I was just through where the mark was. Okay. No. Trying to get around you to touch it. I was trying to just find where the mark was.
Shot taken again now. Taking the points. Clearly hard to score tries here this afternoon. Both defenses want a bit. So instead of going, they've got away from the creative play and now they just want to win. Late in the first half, tired bodies, points on the board. Thank you very much. missed out left. Score's going to remain 3-8.
Ball.
Just stay in line, mind, stay in the line.
22 drop out here for Southern. In absolutely no rush to get this one back underway. This game being played at a snail's pace. This one's going to drop just past the 40. And they've got plenty of numbers out to the right here, Joondalup. They decide to crash it up. Got huge numbers out here to the right if they can get through this quick recycle. Durant goes to ground. Turnover, big strip in this contest. Bain takes one to ground, then losing forward through a strip or something again there. Trying to get him to the ground. The 10 breaks free, picks it up, goes again. Now has to play backwards. Was Phillips. On the outside, Miller. Phillips again darting towards the line. Wants to do it off his own back, but a big wrap-up tackle by Cici Marley. De Beer gets it a little bit flat-footed, but they've got offside, called from the sideline. It's a penalty advantage here, Joondalup again. Durand running on strongly.
Good advantage, John.
Coming straight back, offside.
Scott. Scott, that's 3 offsides now at ruck time. Have a chat to the boys, all right?
Many until he says a repeat offence of a card.
I just had a chat to him then.
Mitch Miller puts him inside the 22. Mustn't be long left in the half now. Joondalup still down by 5. Looking for something big here. Durant getting involved again. Gets that one off the top at 3, and they set up a good maul going down the short side. Could have broken all the way through towards the line. And that is a very good set-piece maul try. All the backs are coming in to get up and about around them. Joondalup level this game up with a kick to come. Take another look at the setup here. They set up nicely. De Beer gets the ball in hand from Durant, then they go straight through. I think it peels off left there, and it could be De Beer all the way. Young De Beer, the big prop forward. Successfully scores the try off the back of a good line out. We'll have a kick to come at 5-8.
Thank you.
No, sorry, 8-all with a kick to come. Shanks that one left. Not having a good day with the boot so far. Long kickoff this time. Phillips happy to hoof it back in the other direction. Hasn't found touch. They can play it across the back. Asali. Penalty Southern, no chance there. Just offside.
7. Yeah, this will be the last play. Go play the line out.
Last play now. We're inside the 22. Chance to get the lead back here for the Southern Lions.
Come front.
Plenty of big ball runners out on the side here. Bringing it down, setting up a fake maul, peeling right. Don't need to be too lateral there. Yeah, doing well, get to ground eventually. The Southern Lions captain. Firing out now, Ali Fahy. Little grubber kick through towards the corner. Dribble, dribble, dribble into touch.
Jack.
And that'll be half time. Jack Holt grubbers it into touch. It's all tied up here. 8 points apiece in your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the Week. Make sure you stay tuned. Second half coming right up. Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the Week. 8-all here this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of footy played in this second half. High kickoff. This is a good kickoff. This is a big contest first up. Knock backwards blue. Play on the call. Beautiful kickoff by Joondalup. Shows good intent. Messy old ruck though. Counter ruck starts to come here. Southern Lions get straight through the middle. Great turnover. Both teams showing what they want to do here early. This one's coming straight back though. Jack Holt goes to the box, doesn't catch it too cleanly, and goes straight into touch. Saw early in the first half, players were happy to throw it around. Have a look at that kickoff again. Everyone up and about, but then the counter ruck was just superb eventually from Southern. Back with the line out now. Short four-man. Southern Lions just lift at the front contest. Possession ping pong. Close to getting shoulders there. They just fell into each other very awkwardly. Jack Holt's got half a case for himself on a bit of a shoulder charge penalty instead of losing that one forward. Advantage is over for the knock-on. They'll go wider still. Just lost forward there, Lamani. Turnover ball, not bad. Lots of energy in the first 2 minutes of this second half. Schultz, massive in the first half. He's got a tank on him for a big man. Look at this, monster leg drive. He's got freshened up. Got a release there, Blue. Holt, slow off the back. Eventually gets whipped out. Or Josiah was filling in at 10. Now Lamatoa gets in. Tackled down. Concern being shown back play. Hendrik Schultz down. A very key ball runner for them. Looks like he needs the ankles strapped, and there's going to be a penalty at the bottom of that ruck. And there's a bit of biff as well. Just a little sling either side. Have a look again. Get caught to ground here. One straight over the ball. Gets blown off eventually then. And that's, yeah, just hands in the ruck, collapsing around the side, I believe, Lamatoa. Good little throw after. Both just taking exception to each other. Awkward little kick by Mitchell Miller there, but it makes its way into touch. Inside the 22, first opportunity of the second half here. Have a look again, first turnover is good there by Joondalup, then Lamatoa just collapses down around the side here. It has to be a ruck. Joel Lamatoa caught wandering there. Good vision. Over the top of everyone, gets flicked off the back. De Beer winds up the legs and goes forward. This a real opportunity. Got to go wide out left here if you're Joondalup. Goes through the hands of Phillips. Cut out pass. Lamani goes straight through the line. Lamani to the line. Got to be a try. Was rolled over as he made his way down. Held up. Big desperate defense there. How about the run? John Lamani gets a good cutout ball here. Slipping over in front. Beats the second. Rolls towards the line. And who is it? It's got to be Jack Holt, is it there? Just twists him over on the way down. Does a fantastic job, the halfback for Southern Lions. Scrum down, Joondalup ball, not out of danger yet, Lions. Nice little start to this second half.
Crunch! Fine!
Early shove? No, we're just going to come up.
Crunch! Fine! Seats!
Awkwardly fiddling around at the back of the scrum. Nothing happening. Jack Holt takes advantage. Not sure what the miscommunication was there between Wells and Jessup. Good read there, Holt. Lamatoa in the background touched. Not the worst result. was kicking it clear, was only going to gain about another 10 metres on the angle, so the charge down works. See at the back here, wasn't even, it was Latu who was just fiddling with it at the back. Not giving Joshua Wells a chance just to pick that one out, get at the backs and release them. Good jump, up at 4. Charge down again, Lamatoa's back there to catch it, and it's going to be a 22. Actually, no, correct decision there, Jack McLennan. Charge down doesn't count as playing the ball, correct decision. No, that's correct. Is the correct call made there, Jack McLennan. So a charge down isn't playing the ball in the air. Charge down is just incidental, so that is taken back off the boot of Southern, then caught Lamatoa. Correct decision there, Jack. Off the back, Holt. Straight towards the line, Phillips gets a little flick to no one, lost forward, we'll have a scrum. Chance to clear though, no one really at home, they're in awkward positions. Can Lamatoa get one clear without getting charged down on this occasion? Kicks it awkwardly. We'll go back for the scrum instead.
Scrum.
Dangerous scrum here still for Southern Lions. Lamatoa just getting chased down then. Joondalup not letting them kick clear. Can they get clearly out this time? Lamatoa on the boot, gets clear. It's a good nudge this time. Gets about 45 metres from the line.
Okay, I'll have a look at next jump for you.
Joondalup put all the forwards in. Go up at 1, win it clean. Ball goes into the centres, back door. Chance a little bit wider for Miller. Sorry for Duff, I believe. Didn't quite get the number, didn't see him on the way down. Now they get Salisi out wider.
High tackle.
Got the advantage from the previous ruck. Firing it out wide. Chances, Duff now. Gets halfway through the line, then holds onto it, has a little chance out wider. Probably could have given that one off. Just thought he had the pace to match. Joondalup moving forward.
Didn't make an effect.
Crashing up towards the line, Jessup. Slow play of the ball here for Joondalup, losing a little bit of momentum that could be there for them. Jean-Pierre Messert makes his way up. Skewers ball flat now for Lamani. They're not really going anywhere at the moment, Joondalup. Southern Lions defense has been good all game once they're in their own half. Just able to lock them down. Flat wide ball. Chance wider. Latu brought to ground. Good breakthrough half of the line. Couldn't quite hold him up. Tackle made. They release. Ribaro. On top, Chance, and they win the penalty back. Good little penalty here. Gets straight on top of the ball. Digs underneath. Gets the hook on it. Then they had to dive underneath, kill the ball to try even get that one back. Great work there, Christopher Bain. Big man gets over the top, scores himself a turnover. Big kick, Lamatawa. Does really well to try and keep that one in. Not quite to be for fruition.
It's your ball, your ball.
Just one man back in. Have a little bit of time off. A little concern for the big proc, Christopher Bain. After making that turnover, now tying the shoelaces could fix a few of the problems that are on hand.
All good? That's it. Time on.
Sorry, it might have been Aaron Barker the whole time. Thought it was the one, it was the two. I mean, sorry, thought it was the three, it was the two. Who knows? I sure don't. Getting back underway, 5-man line out. Good ball from Holt. Lamatoa Schultz being quiet now, wants to get back involved, gets dragged down a little bit awkwardly. Long way down for the big man. Good little dart on the inside. Plenty of big men out set to the right here. It's backs on forwards. Joondalup win the turnover. That's just a silly penalty.
7 offside. No. I think so.
William Burrows thought the ball was out. We'll take a look at it on the far side here. It was all of the Southern Lions backs versus all of the big men from Joondalup. And Burrows thinks that ball is free. It's half a case there, but it's not really out. Still under Durant's butt. And goes with the banana nana. Doesn't really gain too much advantage. It's going to be a line out Southern ball. Done quick, sorry, line out Joondalup ball. They do it quickly. Vice captain Ribaro spills away from the back.
Step.
To be a dummy run so they can go through the back line once again. Thought they were going to get it, but now it finds itself wide for Allen. Allen diving back in the middle. Flat ball. Straight through the line, just manages to hold on to it, does Pierre Morset. Gets himself inside the 22. Durant rips, gets to ground. Now there's numbers on the short side. The coverage defense comes, but it's still overwhelming power. De Beer towards the line. Joondalup building momentum here. Slow, held up. Maybe? Yeah, held up. Scrum down, Joondalup ball. And then a high five.
Hey, referee. Close. He's going for Moni. Yeah. Moni!
Come on, boys.
Play gets back underway through a scrum that wheels completely around its axis, but the ball is available at the back, so they fire it wide immediately. Not the best one from Mitchell Miller. Eventually brought in Allen, then throws back on inside Duff. Another penalty straight back from the scrum. Pushing up and in. Could go another scrum here, Joondalup. 15 minutes into the second half. A little bit of time off as well, keep it into account. Just popping up on the far side there. Couldn't manage to hold straight at all. Another scrum, big opportunity for Joondalup. If they can keep this one straight, then rotate them round, could be danger. Holt being a nuisance. Wells waits. They hold this one in. They've got the penalty advantage and it's going to be close now. Must scrum it again. It's cheeky by Jack Holt. Got to be careful there, young man. Trying to trip, trying to push the other half back. No need for it. We're going to have another scrum now. Just watch Holt here again. Pushed him into the scrum initially and then goes the trip. Dirty play. Hate to see it. Just got to try be good on your own volition. If you reckon you're better than your opposite man. Another opportunity here, Joondalup. This one just spills straight out the back. Hooked immediately, wasn't able to be held in the contest. De Beer gets hands free, forward pass though. Now Joondalup's opportunity with a scrum. Can they at least play this one defensively enough? Exit out of their own 22. They sure have been good on goal line defense this afternoon. Only letting in the one under the sticks.
Crunch! Bind! Sits! Big scrum, boys! Big scrum, Joondalup!
Could be a free kick here, Southern Lions. Early push this side from De Beer. Wasn't able to hold his weight. Easy kick out for Lamatoa now.
No, you can kick out, but it won't be your ball.
Yeah, wrong decision there by Joel Lamatoa. Just needed to kick that one long down centre field. It's going to be a Joondalup ball, was only a free kick. Little jump through. After going nowhere, they want to get this one out of their 22. A little bit of a juggle there for Duff. Brings this one back over halfway. Turnover. Southern Lions, how good. Slowly working their way out of the half. Out of nowhere. Didn't think he's going to get there. See Duff go to ground here. Straight on top of the ball is Salisi. Sorry, not Salisi. Don't have a number for the 21 that's just come on there.
That's a mark.
Line out, 38 from the line. Holt, Lamatoa, back to Lamatoa.
Wide roll! Yeah, thank you. Stay, stay.
Schultz fires up the engine once again. Leg drive straight through.
No wide!
Short side opportunity, trying to crack through the line. Joshua, penalty again. No clear release, they tap and go. Holt diving through the line, then gives ball outside still, but goes behind the plate. Going to have a line out, Joondalup inside the 22. Don't know about the tap and go there, probably just kick that to the corner. Absolutely no worries at all.
Sub.
Sub coming on here for Joondalup. Short line out for Joondalup. Go up at 3. Easy win, but not straight.
Outside shoulder.
Time to apply a bit of the pressure cooker. This game all still tied up, 8 points apiece, 22 into the second half of your Fortescue Premier Grade clash of the week. Another replacement being made there for Southern Lions. In 20 coming on, Brody Eastwood. They say there's something special about him, and we'll see if he can eject something special into this last 20 minutes. Spear misses the hit.
Let's go.
Let's work, let's work.
Crunch! Fine!
Fucking work, Matty, let's go!
Seats!
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a shove at the front. Both hookers taking exception to each other.
He's hungry. He's hungry, boys. Mum didn't feed him KFC today. Oh, this is place of rugby boys. Straight out.
Anything, Hayden?
See what happens here. The knee was dropped there by Christopher Bain. They stand up. I think it's Barker who's going to take a little bit of trouble with it. Yeah, Barker and Bain want to have a chat. Jack Grimley happy to oblige. Happy to oblige.
Straight through, Shawnee off hard. Straight to 10. Straight to 10.
Another chance at the scrum here.
Let's go, brothers. Let's go.
Bind! Seats!
Even Stevens up the front this time. Joondalup pushed too late. Lamatoa gets through the first tackle. Little crack on the inside. Red zone play now for Southern Lions. What can they come up with? They haven't been here in a while. Bain. Holt trying to call for something, getting absolutely no support about it. Picking and going left. Rolling through the middle. Now they're gaining meters. We're inside the 5. Bain again. Falls back over the top of the ruck. Straight around the left-hand side. Got to be close now. Nasali fades around left. Thought there was a chance if he could get that ball at fullback. Nowhere to go here. Going backwards. Might be a collapsed ruck. Penalty advantage here. No clear release. They're going to tap and go. Could take the points. could take the points, and they do so wisely now. Have a look there again. I believe it's Durant coming just over the top, not releasing. This to take the front. Low scoring affair this afternoon. Both defenses just holding each other out. Jabs that one over. Sunlions take the lead now. 11 plays 8. 15 to go. Another nice high kickoff. Big contest, backwards blue again. Eastwood gets the tackle. Durant fires it left. Lamana lost forward. Genuine attempt, says the referee. Have a look at it here on. Oh yeah, he does tap it upwards. Everyone's struggling to hold the weight. Eventually ball gets in, it's available at the back. Joondalup hold it for a moment, but they've come around laterally, have to go pick and go themselves. No way through for the replacement half. Slow play of the ball once again. Almost losing that one was Phillips. On the outside, chance for Jack Grimley. Gets him inside the 22. It's a good carry. It's got to be hands in if they went for it there. Wisely enough called out of it. Rugaro inside the 22. Stepping inside, Mitch Miller has been good today.
Scotty, look up.
Ryder still stepping on the inside, fighting towards the line, then just lost forward maybe. No, down with the ball. Latu nowhere. Durant. Set deep and wide out left. When will they release it? That's the question. It's got to be high tackle advantage. Chance to level the game up if they want it. We're going to come back. We had the second one there. Wiser heads would take the points. Going to have a little chat about this second hit out here. Shot called by Joondalup eventually in the end. Simple as you like. Adding the extra 3, 11 all here in your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the week. The defence is just too good this afternoon from both sides. No one able to crack it open. No one able to find a hole. Lamatoa jabbing mid-range. Immediately cleared back. That's a heave of a kick. Nicely done by Nasala. Big chase here. And then clearing kick goes wide. It's going to bounce into touch. It's a nice kick in the end by Phillips. Lost at the back. Lions take control through Aliafaya. Straight through the middle. Another big run from the big man Schultz. Joondalup staying compact and tight on defense. Holt. Schultz. Schultz straight through the line. Here's the break they needed. Tries to keep himself up, then gets the hands free, but it goes right behind Aaron Baker into touch. Close to being kept in the field of play. I was blindsided by the 10 tier. See if we catch it on cam. One at 3. They come out. Through Phillips and then wider still, and look at the pace on the man out wide. Starting to really put the burners on here, Allen. Gets brought to ground. Flat ball straight through Lamani. Flat again, good peel. Durant loses it forward though. Can't finish it off. 11 points each. 7 minutes left on our clock. Bit of time off to account for. Got another little injury down on the side here.
We've got to go back half a metre, and you go back another half a metre.
Joe, hey, 7 minutes work your fucking ass off. Hey, 7 minutes work your fucking ass off. Let's go.
Big disruption at scrum time.
Oi, just get it out.
Leave it.
Lamatoa clears in the end. Cracking back towards the line. Duff does well. On top of the ball, Eastwood gets the turnover. There might be something special about him. He comes off the bench, does well there to get the turnover. It's great work, Brody Eastwood. It's a good kick return by all accounts. Fires across the back from Allen to Duff, and then they decide where they're going to go. Cracks into the line. Brought to ground by Lamatoa. And straight over the top. On ball all day. Eastwood takes it clean. Lamatoa reckons there's a chance from 50. Make it 50 and a quarter.
Boys, we've got to go up as a line. Right, as a line, mate. Almost there.
Nice little nudge. It's going to be short left, though. And it'll go dead. Three and a half left real time. Not sure in game time. Lamatoa straight through the line. Unhappy he missed the kick, so he takes the line on himself. Holt fires out wider. Good little carry for Ali Fire. Short little run. 21. Danger of in the side here. Is in the side. Have a shot again. Lamatoa wants it. See here, the arriving player just coming in from the side. I think it is that 19. Is nowhere near the gate. Just disrupts that ball. Strikes it a little better this time. And adds the extra 3. Southern Lions take the lead once again. It's Joondalup 11, Lions 14. 1.5 left real time. There's a bit of time off still. Little pick and drive out left. Been amazing all day, as Schultz been. Lamatoa goes long. It's a good kick. Might roll into touch as well. Keeps it in. Keeps it in. Did well there. Big hit. Got to be careful here. Southern, no, they've collapsed that one. Giving away the penalty advantage. Off feet there all day, Southern Lions. Says hands in the ruck as well. Doing nothing right.
Belly, come on! Belly!
Joondalup line out, just past halfway. Ball comes clear from the line out. They fan across the back. Inside ball is sharp. Turnover opportunity, no. Gets blown off. Have to get wider still. Nowhere to go, Lamani. Gets eventually tipped on the ground. Eastwood has another crack. Gets blown off. Not quite there yet. Down short side. Duff gets dragged into touch. And then penalty goes high tackle. And 10 for Chat. Southern Lions trying to give this game away. Touchy and the ref want to have a chat about it. See a replay of it down the short side here. Apologies, we don't have the ref mic on at the moment. We'll see. Eastwood has a good crack at the ball here. Someone took exception to him after the play there. And the ball comes wide. This is where we lost it down the short side. Is a high tackle. Is relatively careless, but nothing comes from it. Joondalup want the win. They're not going to have a crack at the sticks.
Let's go! Give me a jumper up. Let's go, Wilser!
Full line set. They go up at 3. They lose it forward. And the referee blows full time on the fixture. Southern Lions win their final round before we go to the competition split. They go up over Joondalup at home, 11 points to 14 here in your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the Week. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon. It's been a hell of a game. We'll catch you all next week when we move into the Premiership and Championship split divisions.